Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Chase Fetti in the building, my brother. How are you today?
Maintaining, man. What's going on?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I have this week that we're recording, I got two halves of the joint project. I got El Camino coming in later this week. I got you today.
Nah, yo, listen. Shout out my nigga El Camino. He just hit me today and told me to come back with him.
Oh, you gonna come again on Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
What are you gonna come and do with that? You just gonna come hang out?
Just come chill.
Just come chill? Okay, I respect that. Yeah, we got Player K coming Thursday too.
That's my nigga. Shout out Player K
record
too.
this. Yeah, Thursday's gonna be an interesting day that we're recording this. I'm not gonna give y'all who else is coming that day, but now y'all know that they're coming up on the show too. But welcome to the show, my guy.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
You don't do a lot of interviews.
Nah, I don't like talking to niggas.
But we cool. We good.
Yeah, the
we
G's
good.
said you was solid. So
Who said I was solid?
All the G's.
There you go, man. Gabe solid. We good. The one thing nobody can say nothing bad about me. We good. But welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you, man.
I feel like since you haven't done an interview in a while, like I feel like it's only right that we I want to like really like tell like your story, like your full story, because I've seen some interviews, but I feel like I still don't have a full sense of you and your story. So let's start from the beginning, right? So how did this all first really begin for you, this musical journey?
Damn. Shout out my big bro, my nigga Snub. He make most of my beats.
Okay. He did the beat today too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But it's like, dig, I would come outside, like, you know, I was like a little nigga, like 6'7". I'd come down the street. Shout out Black Sheep. Black Sheep, I have his garage up. This nigga playing the drums, another nigga playing the guitar. It's shit going on, and you got niggas rapping. So I'm little seeing this shit, you know what I'm saying? So as I grow up, you got a nigga like Snub making beats. So now, I'm seeing niggas like, you know, Pretty Feet, a nigga Chuck. These niggas is rapping. So I'm just going up the street every night, rapping everybody else shit, like rapping. I used to know all Bone Thug shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hard, yeah.
All Biggie shit, all Mace. I used to love Mace when I was little, bro. Like that Harlem World shit. When he was Murder, he was a different type of nigga. DMX, but I knew all they raps. So you feel me? At first, when I was little, I used to write they shit. But it was just like, all right. I started like fucking around, and I wasn't like when I was like 10, I started fucking around. Probably when I was like 12, my man Dak had the compact computer with the microphone on it.
Nah,
so
that's
we
the
really made
crazy.
our first shit on that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like niggas had a shed with a karaoke machine with the mic hanging down. So like I've been through all that shit, battling niggas at parties. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit resulted in fights because I was fucking niggas up every time.
Lyrically and physically.
Right.
Just gotta make that point very solid.
And it was just like at the time though, like a nigga hit like 14, like I'm raw as hell. I'm raw as hell at 14. It's not a game. But I'm raw as hell in basketball. Like Andrew Bynum was my center for 5 years. AU. So it's like, nigga, I'm rated in the nation. But I'm gangbanging, I'm selling drugs, I'm rapping, you feel what I'm saying? I'm sleeping all over the place. And you know what I mean? It was just like shit. School, you know, my coach was trying to save me. I just was too much into the streets, too much of a knucklehead, man. And I fucking, it's like music was it. Like, this is it. Like, I ain't got no job. I ain't got no job skills, no trade, nigga. I know how to rap. And I know how to rap.
Theoretically, you could have been a coach, too.
Hey, man, I could have been, but, you know, the nigga, you know, I was about to say some bullshit, but I ain't, you know what I mean? They, like...
It wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to speak without incriminating shit. Like, it just wasn't in the cards, man.
It wasn't in the cards. So then you started taking music seriously after college. That's kind of when we first started it. That's kind of when you first started taking it, like, super serious.
I ain't go to college.
Oh, I thought you said, didn't you say?
Nigga, I went to 2 months in 10th grade. It was over.
You was just talking about playing ball? I thought you was just talking... Oh, okay,
yeah,
my bad.
Andrew ain't go to college. That nigga went... I got freshman of the year. My freshman year, he got freshman of the year.
Got you, okay.
So, when we was leaving high school... Shout out my Mr. Marshall, my AAU coach, man. I love that nigga. that nigga told me like, yo, man, you and Andrew was supposed to be a package deal. That nigga went to the Lakers and got like $8 million. First, 17 years old, $8 million.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I couldn't even, but the thing is this though, I couldn't imagine, you know, and that's why God didn't allow me to receive those blessings, because I wasn't ready for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have got 8 million at 18, 17, my nigga, I'd probably still be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know I would have been buying drugs and guns for my niggas. I know that, I'm for sure. And that's why God didn't allow me to receive them blessings right then and there. I wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So, here we are, you know what I mean? I done stayed in niggas' hoods. Yo, shout out my nigga Bugs Baguettes. Like, I used to stay in Far Rock all the time back in the day. Like, my nigga Dub. Shout out my nigga, my Aura niggas, man. Dub
Shout out Dub Aura, man.
I damn near used to live with Dub. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like, that's my nigga. That's my brother.
Dub is way taller than you two.
Facts.
You ever see the freestyle? How I like pulled the mic down? They told me to stand on. Actually, they told me some. Shout out my sis Nikki on the camera. She actually told me to like stand on the couch and like pull it down. I was like, I should have stood on the couch, but I didn't want to, you know.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, sleeping in Baltimore, sleeping in Atlanta. God, I've been all over, but it was essentially for music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a video, you know, I fuck with the bikes and shit. So I was watching a fucking a video with niggas riding bikes, and it was a nigga rapping in the back. Mind you, this like 04. So I called my cousin like, yo, who is this? He like, that's my man Tef's. That's my man Tef's son. So I wrote the nigga Tef on MySpace. That's Dub Pops. Yeah. I wrote Dub Pops on MySpace like, yo, like this nigga raw as hell. Like, I want to get with him. Tef sent me a beat. I think I called that nigga back in like 10 minutes with a 16. He like, yo, that's the fastest anybody ever hit. Send him back
with some shit.
Right.
Got you.
And I think he linked me with Dub. I met them niggas downtown, and I like stayed with Dub for like 4 months. I went home and got clothes and just moved to Harlem.
So you really been all around type shit.
Facts, my nigga.
How do you end up linking with like everybody from the north then? Because obviously like you linked up with Benny, Camino, everybody from up there. How do you first begin to build that bridge between like down here and up there?
I told you I used to stay in Baltimore. It's an older cat from my hood. You know what I mean? My big bro, Ayu Allah. He was staying down in Baltimore, so you know I was going down there with him because he was trying to get me out the hood. Like,
right,
yo, come out here. You need to rap. You know what I mean? Niggas was active. So motherfucking Ayu had moved to Atlanta and linked with Inf. And whatever their relationship is, he must have told Inf, like, yo, that's my little bro. Like, look out for him. So as soon as I got to the A, Inf introduced me to Wes. And then it was just...
From there, it was history.
I was with Wes every day for like 3 months. Right from that day.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, straight at his crib.
In Buff?
Nah, in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, okay. I wasn't sure if the Atlanta went to... If then you went back to...
In Atlanta.
Okay, in Atlanta.
So, you know, my nigga Vinny Curry... I don't know what team he on the Jets now, but you know he won the championship. He won the Super Bowl the last time the Eagles won. Yeah. He had hit me one day like, yo, you ever heard of some niggas West Side Gun in Conway? I'm like, hell yeah, I be listening to them niggas. He like, bro, I've been buying merch from them niggas for like 2 years. I didn't even know they rap. He like, yo, hit that nigga Conway and tell him you my cousin. Yeah. So I hit Con like, yo, my cousin told me. He's like, yo, he told me you was gonna hit me. I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool. I'm saying that I met Benny through a nigga in my hood. It was like, yo, them niggas rap like us. Hit that nigga. And I hit that nigga. So I met all 3 of them through 3 different people.
That's crazy. So it wasn't even like you met one, then you met the rest. Nah. You just like met them all through different people.
Word, B. Word. And I fuck with them niggas because them niggas is different. Like, I've been around a lot of these rap niggas, man, and, you know, this the first time I've been around niggas like me. Like niggas, like first and foremost, I don't have a manager. I'm not signed to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas just be throwing a nigga plays, letting a nigga get his shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody West, Benny, Conway. You know what I'm saying? Shout out City Boy, Ock, Jake, Tony D's, D-Jack. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Chad, all them niggas, man. Them niggas show me major love. Like, that's my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you ask me, yeah, if you Griselda, yeah. You BSF, yeah. Yeah, I am, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad, however it go, nigga, that's what time I'm on.
Right.
Cause I ain't never been around niggas that just let a nigga do his shit unrestrictedly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas good brothers. You know
just let you be you.
Right.
Trying to say, yeah.
And just throwing that shit off the glass to a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At all times, my nigga.
Doing records with you, things like that.
Come on, yo, Buzz, come to Atlanta. You could do the whole tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, Benny, like, yo, you could get to London. Nigga, get out there and get your shit off.
Right.
I'm G's. I don't need a nigga to pay for me.
This was gonna be the tour that Benny was about to go on, right? So you were originally gonna go.
Hell
overseas
yeah.
with him. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
you
beautiful.
Get there, get your shit off.
Right.
All I need is a nigga to tell me that I could get in the door. I don't need no. I'm G's.
You didn't go with Benny on the tour here in America.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this one you
I
did go.
every city.
So you were there with who? It was you, Neek. Who else?
Me, Neek, OT the Real.
OT the Real.
Shout out my nigga Last Days. Shit, Bass out of Connecticut. She ain't, yeah, Christina Mackey, she didn't do all the joints,
But
though.
she did a few, right?
For sure.
And you know, when Benny was here with Hyde not too long ago, we were talking about that because I know Neek because Neek is very much like someone who when I was coming up in radio, Neek was starting to get big, and that's how Neek and I met.
I met that nigga back in the day. I caught work from his man a couple times. I'm gonna keep it a being. I mean, I ain't gonna say who, but shout out to that nigga.
Yeah, and Neek, and I was telling Benny when Benny was here, I was like, yo, I love how you took Neek on tour, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, he ain't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that he took all y'all on tour with him,
this is what I'm
you know
saying.
What I'm saying? Like, that's, and even, like, the fact that he goes out of his way to do these type of records, and he'll do a record with J. Cole, right? But then he'll also, that won't change him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll still do that record with J. Cole.
I'm the only nigga that was at that video shoot with him.
Say it.
You know what I'm saying? I called that nigga, we was discussing some other shit. He like, Buzz, I'm about to do this shit with J. Cole.
About to do this Cole shit real quick.
Right, soon as he said that shit, I said, bro, that's the one. That's gonna be the one. He like, yo, soon as he said that shit, I said, I'm gonna call you back later. I went and got a rental car for the just in case. On the set, I called that nigga back. I'm like, yo, where you at? He like, I'm on the road. I jumped right on I-95, nigga. 7 hours, fuck it. It was cold as hell in North Carolina, but I knew right then and there, like, oh, this that one.
And it was that one too. That song is beautiful.
And I never heard the song until the video shoot.
Oh, really?
But I know J. Cole is J. Cole, Benny is Benny. Yeah. I know, you feel me? I just knew.
Yeah, like Benny could go do the song with Cole. We all know he got a song with Drake somewhere out there floating around.
I heard it.
You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Listen,
yo, swing that shit, bro.
He got some shit with Meek. That's fire.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like he'll do records. He'll do records with people who have been established in the game for what Drake 10 years, Cole 10 years, etc. But like he'll never shy away from always holding down his people. Too.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Butch, I fuck with that nigga. I fuck with that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like, me and Butch is closer in age. Mm-hmm. We more, like, our past reflects more of the same shit. Like, I fuck with that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How'd you get on, how did the Hitler Wears Hermes record, how'd that come about? Was that just like, is there a story behind that one?
Yo.
On West Project?
Him and Benny was shooting that video. It Could Happen, I think. Mm-hmm. So West pulls up to the video shoot. Yo, Buzz, we about to go to the studio. It's Hitler 8, da-da-da. He like, what's up, him, da-da-da. That nigga Benny like, yo, Chase been blacking. He like, yo, Buzz, what's up, Buzz? You ready? You ready? I get to the studio, niggas put the beat on. I'm standing in the back, I'm looking around, I'm like, who gonna go in? Fuck it, nigga. See, one thing about me, when I'm in the studio, I don't give a fuck if it's my session or not. When niggas is writing, I'm writing. Just in case I don't make it home tonight.
Nah, hold on, time out. We gotta talk about your West impression real quick. Time out.
Yo, listen.
That West impression was out of control.
You know what the crazy thing is?
It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. Okay,
Wes really, not for nothing.
It wasn't good,
Wes
but it
really
wasn't bad.
Is that nigga like what I'm saying is like that's really him. Like it's not a game. Like he's coming like that. Like it's.
I believe you.
I can't even not laugh when my nigga talk because he be dead fucking serious.
Right.
Yo, Buzz, I just spent about 200 on these earrings. It's like, yo, this nigga's crazy, but he really did. That's the funny part because it's like he popping shit, but it's dead real.
Yeah, he's not lying about it.
No, shit is dead real. Like, and one thing I appreciate about a nigga like Wes is because I got a chance to be around and really see like, oh, this merch is what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really just be a fly on the wall and be around like in meetings when it's Alchemist and Ghazi and you know what I'm saying? And just and Chase, shout out my nigga Chase Infinite, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that's the most important thing about, you know, fucking with them brothers, because I get to learn, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't never no cap on how much I can learn or what niggas gonna tell me or what niggas is gonna allow me, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't trying to stop a nigga growth, you know what I mean? Like nigga, if you could get there, get your shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like D-Jack, shout out my nigga D-Jack, he the one that got me on that that J Electronica shit and that Art Basel shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like, yo, you down here? They had some niggas on the bill, but I told niggas, fuck them niggas. Like, I need you on the shit. Oh, all right, shit, I'm pulling up. And it was love, you know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that.
Can I tell you the story that I heard about those J Electronica shows? How the story was told to me?
What's up?
The story that was told to me, right, was that, it was a J Electronica show. It was you, Billy, and there were a few other people, right?
No, that's Art Basel.
Well, I mean, okay, well, this is what was, it's still a J Electronica thing, right?
I don't know if Jay was there. This was Wes.
Oh, well, I heard that there was a J Electronica show that happened that like he didn't show up to.
That was recently in New York.
And that was you.
Yeah.
That was you and Billy, right?
We're on that? Billy wasn't there.
It was you. It was just you.
That was
I'm trying to figure out
Crime Apple.
Okay.
Crime Apple.
And I heard that y'all just turned into like y'all own show.
Nah, for real. Hell yeah.
Y'all flipped the script. Y'all was like, fuck it. J Electronica not showing up. I got this.
I mean, what was we supposed to do?
Right. No, of course.
I mean, and we in Sony Hall. I ain't never performed in Sony Hall before. Fuck it.
So y'all just asked Sony Hall, getting ready to perform. How do you find out that J Electronica ain't pulling up? It just hit 8 p.m. and you like,
nah, DJ
not coming out.
DJ told me like, yo, bro, you like missed this fight or some shit. I don't know.
Some shit happened. Yeah.
But it's like shit. All right, that's cool. My time is the same. He like, yeah, and we gonna book you again for the next show.
Which was the other one that?
Nah, there's
another
yeah, book me, nigga. My PayPal the same.
It's another J Electronica show?
Facts.
Oh, good Lord, have mercy. All right.
The last show we had though, that shit was like you couldn't even slide in there.
Right. That was the one that like all the pictures were that he was at, right? That was the one that he did go to.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
But niggas gotta, cause the thing for me, like, and not for nothing, I told D-Jack, I'm like, yo, bro, he like, how much you want? I'm like, I'll do that shit for nothing, nigga. That's J Electronica. He like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get you paid. I'm like, yeah, I ain't even worried about the money. Just let me perform.
Right. Let the people see you.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, shout out my nigga Rome Streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate Rome about that Europe tour. He like, you green, nigga. Just come on. I'm like, yo, I told him, you ain't gotta pay me. I'm cool with that. Just let me get my shit off. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, because I understand what the opportunity gonna do. I ain't worried about the little money you gonna give me now. I'm gonna get that shit tenfold on the back end.
Right. I said this the other day. I'm like, sometimes you gotta take an L to get a W. You know what I'm saying? A little L for a big W.
But you know what? It's cool, because as soon as I get overseas, I'm bringing merch. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Right. You could sell merch. There's so many other different things that you can do.
Like, it's all good, my nigga. Like, I just want to get my shit off and rap in front of as many people as I can, because I don't know who you know. I don't know who homie know. I don't know who you know.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nigga might get his shit off and the nigga like, yo, I met this cat over here. That might be Diddy assistant.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nigga might work for Dr. Dre. Now I'm up an M. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 people. I'm rapping. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think people. I think people need to have that type of mindset more often because like you never know. It's like that one video where they showed like the one video that circulated around the internet for a while, the Travis Scott video where he like performed for 10 people, and then the next video was like Gov Ball and shit like that, and he had, obviously whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like, but he kept that same energy from one. Well, I mean, obviously the energy in front of like a couple thousand people is you're hyped up.
Yeah,
it's a little different.
It's
a little different, but like you kept that energy from the beginning to where you are now, type shit.
Right, you got to, man, cause see that's the thing. That's when niggas get when niggas get complacent and they start thinking they bigger than they britches. Reality, motherfucker, gonna hit you and it's gonna be like, nah, nigga, come back over here and realign and get your shit together.
Right.
So I just try to keep the same hunger at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've been around niggas. I've been in the studio with niggas, bro, for 11 hours and see the nigga record one verse. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga, he got bitches in here. His niggas is coming through. They drinking.
I'm focused.
Nigga, and we in quad, brother. It's $150 an hour. This ain't like...
Sound cheap.
And you don't got a deal. You just kind of lit. It's like, what the fuck is you doing? We could have did this shit at the crib, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't that. Like, if I'm in the studio for 4 hours, I'm trying to leave there with 3 joints done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Or 2 complete songs done. I'm not wasting time, nigga, because I know without rap, I know what else
is there. Yeah, what's left?
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I know. That's why I know it ain't like that for other niggas. Like, nigga, you gonna go get a job or some weird shit. Like. And I mean, I'm not saying that that's weird, but like, that's not me. This shit gotta work. I ain't got no B plan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to go work at fucking Best Buy. Nigga, right. I'm accustomed to a certain type of life and I know what the fuck is going on. So I need this to work. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fucking, I ain't about to go fucking be a counselor or nothing, nigga. Nah. I'm back in the blender. Like I need this shit to work. I'm saying niggas playing around, niggas go home and live with their bitch and all that. Nigga, I need this to work. I don't got no fucking B plan. I ain't about to be none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's either this or it's that with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's that, nigga. It's this or it's that, and I'm good at this. So, nigga, I'm trying to run it up. I'm trying to max out in this before I be like, fuck rap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do everything I can do with this shit to see what could come out of it before I just be like, fuck rap.
That being said, I want to go back into like the music a little bit. How did you and Camino get together for this project? Like, how did that happen?
Shout out my nigga Stove guy. I wanted to get Stove on the hook, but when I said something to the distribution, it was like a little hiccup. So I'm like, damn, who the fuck do I want on the hook? Camino. So I drove to Buffalo. It was like a show going on. I think I want to say Benny and fucking Spesh had a show in Rochester's or Niagara Falls or something.
Okay.
So I literally went to the studio. Before the show, Camino laid the hook, and then we did another track. So I'm like, yo, shit, after the show, I'm gonna just come back. So after the show, we went back to the studio, probably did another joint. Then the next day, we probably did 3 or 4 more shits. Then I went back to Jersey.
Wow. So
that shit was really like a day and a half, maybe.
7 songs is a great number too. I always say I love the Kanye and Pusha T shit when they did like 7 songs, like that little 7-5 album, 7 song shit. Yo, I love that shit.
7 is perfect, man, because it's like you give a nigga enough to figure out if they fuck with it or not. So I usually give a nigga 7, 8, and like 3 interludes just to add some beef to it. You know what I'm saying? But like, Yo, when I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just like to hear myself say raw shit. So it's like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't want to get into it, bro, because I ain't taking shots of shit. But it's just like, niggas don't be raw, bro. Niggas just be rapping. And it's like, I hear you, but like, that shit dookie. Like, say some shit that I gotta rewind and be like, damn. Like, say some shit that I'm gonna be like, this shit. Like when a nigga listen to Hove, you feel me? You might hear something 8 years later, like, damn, this nigga wildin'. Like, I didn't even catch that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas is missing that in they shit. Like, niggas ain't saying no shit and like where they wild niggas. It's just like, oh, all right, you can rap. Everybody can rap, nigga. My daughter, my daughter's 7. I recorded her when she was 6. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can rap. It's like, nigga, where's the creativity in nigga shits? Like, where the bringbacks, the metaphors, the similes, like the punches? Like, what happened? I don't care how many blocks you lying about you spent, nigga. Who cares? Everybody did that shit. Say it in a way where I'm like, damn, he killed them niggas. You spent the block and did what, nigga? Wasn't nobody outside. This is what I'm saying. Niggas gotta say some shit, like, and it's a lot of niggas, my nigga. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a lot of niggas who niggas be jacking. Niggas is dookie. Straight up. Niggas don't got it. Like, the niggas don't got it. I don't give a fuck. Whoever I'm on a song with, nigga, it's pressure. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's pressure, nigga, because I got songs with the best niggas. And I did my shit every time. And it's also niggas out here who was getting a lot of shine and shit is cool, but it's nigga, you don't got it. Like, niggas is buying into niggas' images and niggas' lifestyles. That don't mean you ill, nigga. You cool, or you no homo, you might be a handsome nigga and shit like that. Like, I ain't in for that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck how cool you is. I'm cool, bitch.
I don't know how we got from the project to here.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt like I was gonna ask him how he feels about like current New York City hip hop, but he just kind of answered the question, so I don't know where to go from there.
Take it right there, nigga.
Just take that. But okay, so aside from like the new like the current like, because like, all right, what I feel like New York City has right now.
The illest nigga in New York right now.
Go ahead.
Is my niggas. A-Dub, Just, Chels, Free Cello. These, you know what I'm saying? These are the illest niggas. My nigga Corey Guns. My niggas is the illest niggas in New York. I ain't jacking nobody else. I don't give a fuck. Soul Group Team More. I ain't jacking nothing else. I don't give a fuck what niggas got going on. Nigga, I put my dollar on it. You can't rap better than these niggas. I don't give a fuck where you at, who you repping, what gang you is. You're not rapping. You're not better than Dub. You're not better than 8. You're not better than Cello. You're not better than Star. You definitely not better than Corey. So who the fuck are you better than? The nigga on your block? Pack that shit up, man. We don't want to hear it. Because every time you niggas do tracks with one of them niggas, it sounds bad for you niggas. I'm from Jersey, by the way. I'm not from New York. I lived in Harlem for a while. Stayed in Far Rock for numerous times. But my niggas in New York is the niggas in New York. We not, and I'm not backtracking on nothing I'm fucking saying. Straight up. If we talking rap, 8, Just, Dub, Cello, Star, Corey.
That's the lineup.
Yeah.
Feels like a cipher.
And these my real niggas. So it's like,
we could talk about doing a cipher. I'd be down for that.
Hey, man, you know. Free Chels, man.
What was I gonna say? I wanted to talk more about the project. We got
listen.
Hold on. Can I just tell you? I would tell you something. What I liked about the project before you start going.
What you talk about? Me and Camino.
Yeah,
That's the best shit out right now.
I like. First, I love that. I love it's called Bethlehem, right? And then I love the cover art, right? Now, I wanted to ask, like, was there a specific meaning behind Bethlehem?
I'm gonna keep it real. Camino just a wild ass nigga. Like,
I guess I'm gonna find out in like 3 days.
Nah, for real, cause he just sent this like, yo, Buzz, this the cover. I'm like, all right.
All right.
Then he like, we naming it Bethlehem. I'm like,
okay.
Then he like, we naming this shit Josh Allen. I'm like, Whoa, wait a minute. I ain't from Buffalo, nigga. But it worked though, you know what I'm saying?
You got vetoed out
Yeah,
a
you know
little
what I
bit.
mean? Like, I went all right with everything, but when he said to Josh Allen, I'm like,
Damn.
wait a minute, well, why this shit gotta be? But you know, shout out my nigga El Tone, the producer. He from Buffalo. Yo, cool nigga. Like, soon as I met him, it was the utmost. And by the way, you know, we made this project. This nigga was just running through samples. But this Josh Allen shit, I don't know why I didn't get producer credits on that shit. Because I definitely told him how to break that beat up and how I wanted this shit. Because Camino wasn't in the studio when I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, if y'all niggas go get that Josh Allen, man, that's the best shit out right now. That's the hardest shit out right now. But Camino a motherfucker, yo.
What's next for you? What do you feel like's after you for this?
Oh, man, I'm dropping a project on the 29th.
Okay, so by the time y'all see this, it's probably out.
Yeah, I'm dropping a project on the 29th with one of my artists from LA, from the jungles. His name Osby Chill. Real dope brother, you know what I'm saying? He was on Game last 2 albums.
Cool. What's the name of the project?
Sooner or Later.
Sooner or Later. So it's definitely already out by the time y'all seeing this. So go check out Sooner or Later. My guy right here. And what's the artist's name again?
His name Osby Chill.
Osby Chill. Chase Fetti.
Produced
Osby
by
Chill.
Snub. The first single, Hold You Down, produced by Snub, coming out Friday.
So you'll see, by the time you see this, everything will be out. So make sure you go check that out.
Shit, by the time you see this, I might have another motherfucking tape out.
Yeah, you might have 2 projects out by the time they see this. I feel like the way that you moving.
Nah, I'm dead serious. Cause when that shit come out, I'm about to do another tape in these next 2 weeks, and I'm dropping that shit like 3 weeks after this shit come out.
So you're in like in a mode this year where you just want to drop like every.
You know why? Cause I'm just trying to build this catalog up. Like, and I understand that niggas would buy that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga give you $1 million. Like, I already probably got 12 joints out. So if I drop another 7 this year, I got 20 projects, nigga, in the last 3 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, buy this catalog. You know what I'm saying? Buy this publisher, you know what I'm saying? Do something. Send this fucking money in. It's a business, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I like work. I like rapping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you like niggas that's in the shit that we into need releases. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm older, so I'm not wigging out and running around the streets like a retard like I used to be. I get a chance to like sit down and reflect and think about what a nigga got to lose. Then I gotta go to the studio, you know what I'm saying? And I over smoke weed. I got to, bruh. Shit keep me calm. You gotta deal with a bunch of dickheads in the streets, man. Like I said, niggas owe real bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's shit going on every day. I got a daughter, nigga. My daughter's 7. I gotta wake up at 7 and drive her to school every day. You know what I'm saying? This shit for real. This shit ain't no fucking game. But music, man, that shit is saving my life. Word, B. That's why I'm so appreciative of the boys. West, Con, Benny, City Boy, Jake, Ock. Like I said, like D-Jack. Them niggas, man, they helping me change my life, my nigga. For real. All jokes aside, fuck all that funny. Them niggas is helping me. For real.
Well, shout out to them.
Nah, for real.
I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate the freestyle. I appreciate all the good energy you brought to the show today.
Hey, man. It's love.
Before we get out of here, let the people know where they can follow you at. Anything else you want to let them know? This is your camera right here. Obviously, all the new projects you're going to have out, all that good shit.
Man, follow me at Chase Fetti. ChaseFetti. Like I said, go get that Bethlehem right now. Me and my nigga El Camino. Shit, by the time y'all see this, sooner or later be out. Me and my nigga Osby Chill. Nigga, it's mandatory respect, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga 8, Mikey Moolah, Sparks, Fame, Free, Osby, Snub. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Nassim. That's what we doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, man. Follow my niggas. Fuck with my niggas. The tape already done. Clue hosting it. It's whatever, my nigga. It's what we doing.
Hard. Make sure you go check him out. Go show him love. Support is free. Go follow him. Go run up all those projects out now. Till next time, Chase Fetti on the radar. My brother. Appreciate you.
You already, my nigga. Appreciate you.